my young friend.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You
Loud as a troll, you are.
Ha! Stupendous!
Expelliarmus, confirm.
Let me to warm you up. Nothing more than luck. Let's see you survive.
Incendio.
You're burning my favorite clothes! That's the extravagant anyway.
That's one crate in hand.
Now, this has become personal. Hot spells to be toyed with.
Ringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That's mine! Ah! Hardly fair.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That all you got? You up.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Let me out, go.
Give it back. This is your first
Incendio.
Let's see you survive.
Let me out, go.
That's mine.
Defender.
Yeah.
Let me out, go.
Well, you'll have...
Look alive!
Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Also. Descender. Flipendo.
Whoa!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Quiet.
Revelio. I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. Working for me. Feels like I've been a bit... Not quite.
Pitiful display. I'll find you.
Arrest their momentum.
Someone's been taken out last week! Who's the inferior being now?
I should have been. What do you think? Give up.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomp and cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend, Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Incendio. Defendo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus, Defendo, Confringo, Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Defendo. Confringo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Protego. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I feel awful awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Revelio.
It's like a place right
I hope you avoided my troll.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Any plan you had to train that thing was doomed. He tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it.
There's no denying the conveniences of city living.
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. and I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
They inherited it. I think we can all agree that.
Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Protego! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I've seen Billywings with more sting.
Confringo!
I've seen Billywings with more sting.
Protego!
You'll have to fight him.
Defender! Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Hall clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Revelio. I think that's everything. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Flipendo.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
So, what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. Made it. Oh, oh! I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, oh! I'd say that was acceptable. Excellent. Mate! Oh, did anyone else see that?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Revelio.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. Ugh.
back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
What are we looking for today?
If you work all day with your hands, you're no better than a muggle.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.